But we are now back with episode 3. My name is Nina. I'm the overseer of Ships That Don't Sink Resource House.
And I am Nafisa Shanae. Welcome back. I am the host of Ships That Don't Sink Resource House.
Well, we want to welcome you to Red Tablecloth, a dock, a part of Ships That Don't Sink Resource House Ministry. Here we lay it all on the red tablecloth, which is a representation of the blood of Christ, which is like laying it all on the table, laying our hearts on the table, which here we confess, get vulnerable about our walk with Christ and how he takes us through overcoming. We sometimes give feedback on current events. Um, so we're going to hop right into it because y'all know we don't be on here too long. And so today our topic is desire to be attracted to our spouse. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And we want to talk about it because both of us are single women of God and we're waiting. We're in a waiting season. We're in a preparing season. We're just in a season where we are just really having these kind of conversations. And I feel like sometimes it's kind of taboo when people say, because I know one thing that I do know is that Mike Todd a couple of years ago, and even in his book, Relationship Goals, he has a chapter called Rip Up Your List. And he also did a sermon on that. And that sermon convicted me. I haven't fully read his relationship goal book. I do have it. I started it, didn't get to that chapter. But the Lord is constantly telling me, Nina, rip up your list. And I get that. But something that is also on my list is, Lord, I desire to be attracted to my spouse. Because we're not going to sit here and play and pretend like, oh, beauty is skin deep. That's cute. That's cute. But first thing in the
Like
morning, I'm
everybody is just beautiful and stuff. Like, yeah, I mean, in their own way, because the Lord made them, but maybe they're
yes.
not attractive to you.
You not attracted for, like, I don't find you attractive, which takes me into beauty is in the eye of the beholder, because that goes for when I look at myself in the mirror and it goes, well, I don't care what everybody else says as long as I find that I'm beautiful. But also when it comes to my spouse, when I look at you in my eye that's beholding you, I need to think that you're beautiful. Okay.
Yes.
I need to find you attractive because um there's things like one of the things that I confess, when I was in the world and I was a dancer and I would date guys and be as a stripper in a strip club, turn tricks or whatever. The more uglier Johns, even though they had shmoney and whatever, and they might have smelled good or whatever, because you could aura around you, the way you smell, the way you dress, certain things can make you attractive in conversation. But sometimes I really just couldn't look at them. Like, it was like, ugh, like I wanted to be around you for the sake of the money, and I know you was going to spend on me, but also, like, depending on the ambiance, and I think you can relate to this, I thought you was attractive in the atmosphere. But honestly, outside that atmosphere, it was like, really, you're ugly and I'm not really that attracted to you. Like, but the Johns that was fine and spending money on me, and like, I wanted to actually joke with you, flirt with you, be around you. It was
Yeah.
no bother. There was no ick. Because to me, I found you attractive. And here's the thing. Because if you're my spouse, it's till death do us part. I can't divorce you because now I feel like, oh, I can't look at you for the next 40 years of my life. You knew that from the beginning. He's a good man, Savannah. Okay, but I gotta look at him, anime. I don't
Yeah.
know. So on not part of my list is not like, oh, he has to, and I'm not talking attractive like you gotta be 6 feet, you gotta be this, you gotta be chiseled, you gotta no, I wanna find you attractive. And I like the fact that I don't care if nobody else finds you attractive. Good, because I should never catch you in the bed with my man or flirting with my man. As long as I find him attractive. And that's why it says beauty is in the eye of the beholder. One of my things to the Lord as I pray for him to be a man of integrity, to be a man who is honest, a man who is obedient unto the Lord, who can lead our family, a great steward is, Lord, I also ask, and this prayer is for me to be attracted to my spouse. What do you say?
Not for real, because yes, I want to be attracted to my spouse. Okay, so this conversation came about yesterday when I was telling Auntie Nina before. I was like, I don't like pretty boys. And so I started showing her this person that I formed a crush on, who is a person in the show named Miguel from Cobra Kai. And he is just fine. And she was telling me like how he is a pretty boy. And when I was looking at through like somebody who I was once dating before and realized I wasn't really attracted to him and I liked him. but I wasn't attracted to him, so I couldn't like go all the way, or didn't really like have the desire to. And I was like, no, I actually need to be attracted to my husband because I want to desire you. And I feel like sometimes we really be like kind of vain, because I know it's those conversations like, oh, the heart, or do looks matter? And some people be wanting to be like, oh no, looks don't matter. As long as you have a good heart, good intentions, as long as you're good to me. And I feel like that person was very good to me, and I still couldn't take it there. And it's not that I want to be vain. It's not that it's vainness, but I feel like we do need to be have some attraction there. It needs to be some attraction. We're gonna be fruitful and multiply. You think it's just gonna be, I don't want to get inappropriate, but if we could improve and multiply it in the future and their marriage be like, it's just not gonna be with just with the lights off, so I won't have to see you or something. I
Because
want
I
to
need to
desire
see
my
you.
husband. I want to desire to kiss you and be around you and look at you and touch you. And if I feel like for me, I get the ick when I don't like people, and I feel like I'm like, we getting too close. Like,
See, and but and because that's a part of intimacy, the fact that I'm attracted. Like, it's not just about sex, it's about, I want to flirt with you, I want to date you. You should be dating in your marriage, you should be dating in your relationship. And let me just give an example. A guy that I was dating, like, he had a hairline recession thing going on, right? It was a recession with his hairline, and his forehead was big, and he was a hat guy. And it was like, you look good in hats, but baby, you gotta take the hat off. And me, my edges, since they've been pulled out when I was young, they're a little thinning. And so I kind of think about my son and daughter, about the things that's hereditary. And y'all can say it's shallow if you want, but the Lord does know me. And yes, the heart is deceitful. So let me go ahead and fool myself and saying, yeah, I can bear with this. And then I find myself lusting somewhere else. And now I'm stepping out, even though he's providing everything else. Now y'all can say,
yes.
well, people, that's just selfish. You should be grateful. No, because there's women who are at home, who are married, and their husbands take care of everything, but they are so sexually unsatisfied that they are not there to be intimate with their husband. But in that point, there's sex therapy, there's things to get you closer and related. But what's going to help me be more attracted to you if I am my eye as the beholder of your beauty, of the one I have to look at? Because in marriage, we're each other's mirror.
Hmm.
Baby, I don't desire you like that. And so yeah, I had to think about, like, will my son have a five head? Will my daughter have a receding hairline and no edges? Like, I need to
Yeah.
think about
I
my
be thinking about stuff
children's
like that
children,
too.
right? And
Cause
and,
I
and
got a
I'm
big
not
forehead already. So it's
I'm
like,
not
come on, let's
right, and I'm
balance.
not trying to be funny, because I really feel like, as long as I'm attracted to my husband, I'm not saying he has to be in the Guinness Book of World Records. He has to be the sexiest man alive. That everybody have to find him attractive, because I don't want pretty boys. Because we find out Nafisa type is actually pretty boys. But since she said that's not her type, I'm gonna show her the red flags when she's getting close to a pretty boy. But what I also told her about this said person is, when I looked at them, I said, "Oh yeah, the reason why everything else was going good with them, you wasn't attracted to them." I just knew. I was like, "Yeah, they wasn't doing it for you," and that's because we need to be, and see, this goes to being honest with God and transparent with God. Lord, his looks, I don't need his looks to be everything. I just need for me to be attracted to them. And men, that's for your wives too. Y'all be marrying, dating, chasing after these big butts and a smile, and sis is not, like, I can tell when a man is genuinely attracted to his woman. Some men, you're not. You're just like, they'll do. They'll do. No, 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 no. We gotta do this for life.
Yeah.
I'm in this to win this. Meaning till we finish our race to the glory. I need to love you and I need to flirt with you, because looks do fade. So even as you change in your looks, I need to be able to still see there's beauty in the beholder. And of course, that comes with your personality. That comes with how you treat me. That comes with how you are a father to our children, how you are a steward. It's your intelligence. It's all those things. But hey, the sex would be better. The intimacy would be better when you're attracted. Because trust me, as a former dancer, I had sex, a lot of sex, unashamed now, with people I was not attracted to for money. So I can know how to disconnect and make it seem good. Okay.
Me too.
And
So yeah.
and that's not what we want to do.
Mm-mm.
Shoot, I want to be like,
Mm-mm.
listen, you see, mommy? Excuse me.
Family post. Yes. Posting my man up. Like
Look,
unashamed. That's a secret thing I used to be scared about sometimes when I do my boyfriends back because you said I ain't never had no rough ones. I had some rough ones. I used to be a little bit scared to be like posting them and all that stuff because I was like, man, I don't feel like everybody come for me. But I feel like that was shallow back in the day because that's shallow. Like if I'm with you, Pierce, you was all right to me.
I kind of like my dudes kind of ugly anyway, but there's a level, a percentage. It's like tints on a car window. Like, two tinted in the front, the cop's gonna pull you over. You could be really tinted. You gotta be, I need you loosely ugly. Like, I need you to be like, oh, that was kind of ugly, but you're still kind of fine. Like, I wish I could think of someone right now who sometimes give like, you're not like pretty boy, you're
Michael
not,
B.
but
Jordan.
huh?
Michael B. Jordan. I'm not. I
Michael
feel
B.
like
Jordan,
I'm.
right? He's not the most handsomest, but
Yeah.
but he's not ugly. And I
Yeah.
met him in real life. In real life, before
Really?
he blew up. Yeah, he. Long story, but not bad story, but when I
Okay.
was
Yeah.
younger. But he's handsome, but he's like also like, oh, you got a little crook. Like your face is kind of lopsided. It's not symmetrical 100%. Like you get what I'm saying? Like there's things like me. I got a big nose. You're gonna have to love this because
I
I ain't
got
getting
big
this done.
forehead.
I ain't
Nah.
getting this done.
Sometimes I make ugly
Again,
faces.
I ain't getting this done. My edges is thinning. I might get plugs. We gonna work on that. But this is
You
what
can
I'm
borrow some of mine.
saying.
I used to cut my edges for a living.
Wow. Okay.
I was young.
See, girls like you, I would have to trip in the hallway because who cuts their edges for a living when
I
girls is
was
out here
young,
needing
and I
edges?
was mad because they would not lay down. I didn't know how to properly do it. My mom never taught me.
Lord. Anyway, y'all, what we're saying is be truthful with the Lord and let him know that you desire to be attracted to your spouse. As
Yeah.
long as you're attracted to your spouse. We're not
Yeah.
saying let them be universally attracted. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is tell God your true desires because it says the Lord in Psalm 37 will give you the desires of your heart that aligns with his. So if it's not in vanity and it's in all actuality of the two coming together and cleaving as one, right? And doing what the Lord has set for y'all to do, especially in the kingdom, then these things shall come to pass because the command for the man and woman is to be fruitful and multiply. You get what I'm saying? It's to be attracted to one another. Adam saw Eve and was like, "Yeah, that's it. She
Mhm.
it. That's my
She
thing."
made for me. That's bone of my bone, flesh of my
Flesh of
flesh.
my flesh. You get what I'm saying? And we have to understand and kind of like respect this. And I believe it's false humility when we act like we don't want to be attracted to our spouse. Like, oh, looks don't
Mhm.
matter. I don't speak for yourself.
Mhm.
Cause
They matter
I
to me.
I, I want to be a looker. Because if looks doesn't matter, y'all wouldn't be looking at things that's so pretty and shiny and attractive. You get what I'm saying? And because there's times where I might pick out a fit or do a hairstyle that I might find cute for me and other people might not find cute, but I think it's cute. I think it's attractive. My whole thing is I want to be attracted to my spouse. I don't care what nobody else thinks because you ain't got to wake up with him every morning. You ain't got to procreate with him. You shouldn't be in my business. Look, better for me because the Lord to keep me from running in your mouth. Don't be checking
Period.
his temperature. Don't be no work wise. None of that.
Yeah. Absolutely not. Same as my man. One wife. That's it. Don't be
So
trying to covet my man in your heart.
in your heart, because that's where it started. Y'all conjuring up demons and spirits and all that, bringing him. Like, let me tell you something, honey. I'm checking his temperature, all his temperatures, all his pulses before he leave the house. I'm telling you right now. You're hungry? Call me. Stop
Mm.
whatever I'm doing.
DoorDash, send it over
What
if I'm
what you
busy.
what you
I got
need?
you. I see you
Okay.
in the money.
So make sure you tell the Lord, Lord, I want the beauty to be in me, who will be the beholder of my spouse. And that's all we saying. We just coming to be honest and confess this
Yeah.
because I'm not
Yeah,
about to play with
because
y'all.
not no more false humility. No,
That's
God
false
wants for
humility is
God
pride.
will give you what He want and what He has for you. I mean, what you want, what you need, and stuff like that. But who says that you have to not be attracted? And it's like, oh no, it's just girl. Yeah,
Because
men and women, get yourselves together
there's
and
some
really
people
see.
that I be like looking like they don't even look like they go together, but you can tell they're genuinely attracted to each other and they desire each other. And I be like, wow, she must really love him. Because outside of love, I need you to like me. Because when
Mm,
you like me, you'll also respect me. Because love is a command, but to like me ain't a command. I got people I love, but I don't like them. I don't like their ways. I don't like what they do. I don't like how they speak, but I love you because it's a command. Love thy neighbor as you love. Come on now. Y'all don't really want me to get into this topic, but my thing is, you're the beholder of your spouse in your eye. They'll then become the apple of your eye, as we are the apple of God's eye. God finds all his children to be beautiful. Thank God he's God. But Henny, that's all I'm saying. Y'all, we thank you for joining us today on Red Tablecloth. We want you to confess and give your true desires to God and really work on your prayer for your spouse. Do rip up your list of vanity. Do not stay and state these things from a vain place. Of course, the look should not be 100% everything, but you should say, Lord, work on me and let me have the desire to be attracted to my spouse. And also, maybe this would be another topic when the Lord shows you who your spouse is and you're just not really willing to accept that. And it has nothing to do with looks, but everything else. But know that false humility is a form of pride. Don't fool yourself. Be true to what your heart desires are and bring it and leave it at the foot of God. We thank you for joining us on episode 3 of Red Tablecloth. It's so good to be back. We will speak to you guys soon on another episode. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. The link tree in our bio. Day of War is coming up October 31st. We will be having a Day of War from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time and 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a 12-hour Day of War. Come and join us. If you would like to subscribe to our newsletter, it will be within the link in this description box also. And you can be on our Resource House newsletter, right? This is a way we minister to you before you even think about joining our Resource House. And of course, if you want to join our Resource House, that link is there. Also, we are online ministry. Me and Afisa do this full time along with other vessels. There's so many things that we need to keep our ministry going. So we appreciate if you were so into us. Our Cash App link is also there. Please.
Relationships that don't sink, right?
Yep.
Just to
Please.
let y'all know.
Yep. Sign up for our newsletter. The link is in our bio. You also get a free downloadable on how to pray according to scripture, which many believers need to do because otherwise you're just praying amiss. We love y'all with the love of Christ, and it's been a pleasure to be here on Red Tablecloth again with you. Bye, y'all.
Bye.